Welcome to Module 11 of the Prep-It Instructional Presentations on Commodities Forecasting. This is part of a series of presentations on the use of the various features in the PREP Implementation, Planning, Monitoring, and Evaluation tool, or Prep-It. Prep-It is a decision-making and analysis tool with several interrelated modules used for target setting, costing, and commodities forecasting. This presentation is the 11th in a series of presentations on the features and functions of Prep-It. The Commodities Forecasting module tracks the needs for commodities and the related cost each month based on the different inputs in the tool, including the method costs, the continuation rates, the visit schedules, prior program data, and the set targets. The primary purpose of this module is to assist with supply chain management by forecasting the number of commodities that should be distributed to clients each month. This information can be shared with funders on the needed volume and costs of PREP commodities. Additionally, for countries that are considering starting PREP programs or introducing new methods, this module can be used to examine whether the commodity needs are feasible. This module comes last in the Prep-It tool, and the necessary inputs are entered in the prior modules of the tool. In the configuration section, one specifies the type or types of commodities, their unit costs, as well as the client visit schedule for distribution. Prior program data are entered in the program data section, and the targets module calculates the number of visits expected each month. Using these inputs, the only step necessary on the commodities forecasting page is to specify the date range for which you want to see the commodities forecasting by using the drop-down menus and clicking on the Set Date Range button. The outputs will then show you the number of visits expected each month and the amount of PREP product needed, as well as their associated costs. If multiple methods were specified, use the drop-down menu to see the method-specific results. You can use the number of visits to estimate the number of needed HIV tests and other visit-related resources. To save the information externally, right-click and copy and paste into an Excel workbook or Google Sheets. You can also save the results in a JSON file to share with colleagues and upload at a later date. So here's an example of a Prep-It application where we are going to look at commodities forecasting. We're starting here on the configuration and showing that we've completed these steps. So we've specified our priority population, specified our methods, our continuation rates, as well as our visit schedule, and uploaded prior program data. We've also set targets using the targets module. So now with our target set, we can move to the commodities forecasting page. And here you can see now you can set your date range. So our target setting period is from October 2024 to September 2026. Let's say we only want to look at our commodities forecasting for the oncoming year. So we would shift this to 2025. Now we want to set this date range by clicking on the button. Now we can start with oral prep. You can see the tool automatically, based on all those prior inputs, is able to estimate the number of visits, both the initiation, reinitiation, and continuation visits, the number of pills required, and the associated costs. If we want to toggle to looking at what CAB prep, in this example we have these two methods, similarly have the same information. If we wanted to download this information, like I mentioned, you would right-click, copy all, and then you could paste this into an Excel workbook or another spreadsheet program. So that's essentially what the commodities forecasting module does. It's very simple because all those inputs have been covered in the prior modules. So we'll stop there. Thank you. For more information on commodities forecasting and other functions in Prep-It, please join the Prep-It community of practice. You can enter questions with the hashtag commodities so that others can learn from your question as well.